Horseman on my emblem, but it's headless. Houston, now we driving down to Venice.
She's so good at.
Now to the good part.
Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. And tonight, it'll be the Orlando Magic going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Taking a look at some numbers here for Cam Thomas.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, the tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Sharp out there with Zaire Williams. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. And for the Magic, on the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. And both of these teams off to a good start, winning their first games in the NBA Cup.
And tonight is a huge one in this group. Remember, the first tiebreaker is head-to-head. So if you can get out to a 2-0 start, plus have the tiebreaker, you're in business.
Wagner with a steal. Good job in the low post.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Brooklyn with the ball. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
The free throw drops for Banchero.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Second free throw, no good. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the 3rd player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
A star on the rise. Shams, appreciate the report. Now here's Bane. Last game for him, he had 14. Suggs outside. Takes a 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Johnson. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. Outside Porter. Pass to Thomas. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. When Cam Thomas has the ball, Richard, it can be a tough cover for the defense.
You watch for screens, and then you have to choose. If you overplay him, he'll drive to his mid-range shot. But if you gap him, he can hit the triple 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A., he's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
And both free throws good for Thomas. With a healthy roster, the Nets got off to a good start last year, Richard.
Yeah, they were 9-10, playing good ball, but a few injuries, notably one to Cam Thomas, really shut down their season. And the Nets went 6-22 after the All-Star break.
On the wing, Bane. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a three-point game, and this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year. And Carroll passes to Carter. It's good.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. On the wing, Porter. Outside Sharp, back to Porter. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen. Here's Williams. Orlando with the rebound.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Now here's Bane. Pass to Wagner. Man, that one's good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Nets trail by 7. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Williams with it. Yet to see a basket. And here's Porter outside. The rebound by Carter.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Thomas. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. Williams from long range. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Here's Banchero. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Nets trail by 9. Johnson on the wing. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wagner. Pass to Carter. Kicks it out to Bane. Thomas with a steal. Williams passes to Porter. Suggs against Johnson. And here's Porter outside. Orlando with the rebound.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Switch here. Jones is checked in. And these are the guys that continue to come through from the charity stripe. Desmond Bane, 3rd.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
Orlando on D. Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. There's the screen by Johnson. And the Nets miss again.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist from Jones. Banchero's got 7 points in the game. And here's Johnson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Porter the pass to Sharp. Thomas outside to snap the cold streak. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando leading by 13. And the basket by Bane.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Thomas. They set the pick. Back to Sharp. Here's the three. Thomas, that's good. 5 points in the game.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
Banchero outside. Pass to Carter. Here's Wagner. Kicks it out to Bane. Let's go with a three. Brooklyn pulls it in. Outside Porter. Thomas outside. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Oh, you gotta love the fight. Thomas going to work down low.
Magic leading by 10. Now Jones. He's scoreless. Outside Carter. Pass to Banchero. Wagner with a screen on Williams. Wagner outside. Over Williams. Rebounded by Johnson.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Johnson on the wing. Here's Porter. Guarded by Banchero. Thomas against Bane. Deflected!
Just stellar D from Bane. Impeccable timing on that block.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Orlando. They're leading by 8. Pass to Bane. Over Thomas. Picked by Carter to win the cold spell. The kick out to Banchero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Williams. And Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got 9 points.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. You look at the Magic, they won their first group stage game. A nice beginning to their NBA Cup journey.
Yeah, they want to keep that momentum from their first Cup game going. They're at home. That always helps. This is a massive game for them if they want to advance.
And now talking about how things are going for Brooklyn, it was a strong start to the group stage for them, winning their first NBA Cup game.
Yeah, they played well in that one, but this will be a difficult challenge. Winning on the road is difficult in this league.
Batase's checked in for Wagner. Brooklyn also changing it up. Mann comes in for Williams. Dimon comes in for Johnson. Here's Porter. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
In transition, here comes Brooklyn. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Those who worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough. So you try to build it." Back over to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. That free throw, no good.
You love the readiness of Cam Thomas. Whatever his team needs, whenever they need it, he is prepared to deliver.
And he's good on the second. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up. Oh, so ferocious on the drive. I mean, have to be impressed watching Banchero just throw it down.
Here's Thomas. Lays it up and banks it in. Thomas has got 10 points.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And Carroll with a screen on Thomas. Payne, the pass to Jones. Shoots over Demon. Jones misses. Nets trail by 9. And here's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Batase.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Out left to the wing. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Thomas. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Outside Carter, on the wing Bane. Orlando again missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Orlando with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. Banchero right side. Outside Jones. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Jones. Into the lane. And he makes it on the layup. Jones has got his second basket on the night. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Banchero passes to Jones. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got 3 assists in the game. Nets trail by 11. Thomas outside. Can he keep it going? Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
It's Banchero with the drive.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And so it's Orlando. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Magic leading by 11. On the floor for Brooklyn. They've got Terrence Mann, and it's Whitehead in at the shooting guard position. Wagner with a screen. Wagner, the pass to Wagner. To the left wing. Here's Batadze. Kept alive by Orlando. The three. And it's Wagner missing. Nets trail by 11. Pass to Demon. Hey, from beyond the arc. He drops it from range.
3 points.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Magic. Wagner looking it over. Softly drops in the floater. Wagner's got 8.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Pass to Wilson. Uncovered. And that's good for 2.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Magic have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. We've seen some encouraging growth from Jalen Wilson year to year.
Yeah, he's improving for sure. What he needs most now is more exposure, but that's usually earned, and it's not just handed to you.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at the Magic, they've started strong this year, holding the second place spot. And of course, there's the Nets, not posing much of a threat right now.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, they really have failed to deliver this year. Even when they do get a little something going, it never just seems to be enough.
Yeah, it's frustrating everyone, the players, the coaches, the fan. There was this idea that they might struggle, but I think the reality is starting to set in.
Magic leading by 8. Here's Jones. Now here's Suggs. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Whitehead. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. There's a screen. To the middle. Here's Clowney. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Excellent tempo on the play. And he leads his teammate perfectly.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Jones. The rebound by Mann. Mann's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Clowney. He gets it in there. Clowney's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now here's Wagner. He's guarded by Mann. The drive by Wagner. The rebound by Mann. Mann's got 5 rebounds in the game. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Got a hand on it. Wagner on the wing. He's guarded by Mann. Suggs outside. Batadze with a screen. It's Suggs with a drive. Can't hit from in close. Nets trail by 6. There's the drive. Whitehead. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Batadze with a screen. Here's Jones. Brooklyn with the board. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Orlando.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Johnson. Tipped. And he's able to get it back. Here's Clowney. It's rebounded by Batadze. Orlando leading by 4. Wagner, the pass to Bane. Kicks it out to Wagner. Batadze, a screen on Williams. Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
The slashing Wagner, so adept at carving his way inside.
And Brooklyn with possession here. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Outside Johnson. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Magic shooting a solid 53% from the floor. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Batadze. Wagner's got 12.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Johnson. Count it.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Pass to man. Williams on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Johnson. The 3 is up. Count it. 2 for 5 now.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Orlando leading by 3. Wagner with a screen on Williams. 3-pointer. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. RJ looking back at the trade that sent Durant from the Nets to the Suns. What a deal for Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was 4 first-round picks and a swap from the Suns. Also, the Nets got Mikal Bridges, who they shipped to the Knicks for 5 more first-rounders. Now that's how you reboot a team.
And the Magic making a change here. And Carroll's checked in. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And as the leaderboard shows, these teams have really dominated the offensive glass so far this year. The Nets, 3rd.
One of the top second-chance point clubs in the association. They really hit the offensive glass.
So it's Brooklyn now. They trail by 3. Outside man. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Sharp passes to Johnson. Sharp, a screen on Banchero. Inside, 5 to shoot. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Bitadze, a screen on Williams. Wagner, the pass to Bitadze. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Magic lead by 3. Outside, Williams. Outside for Porter. Rebounded by Suggs.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Paolo Banchero flushing it home.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Outside Porter. Outside Williams. Knocks down the triple. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Suggs outside. From behind the arc. Drops in the 3. Suggs has got 5 points now this quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Sharp, no good. Orlando leading by 5. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Here's man. Still no points. Outside Johnson. Back to man. Right side Porter. Outside man. Johnson a screen on Bane. Clock at 6. Man, the pass to Johnson. No good from outside.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting those tough threes. And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Yep, that one goes.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Sanders checked in for Orlando. Jones comes in for Wagner. Cameron Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. Orlando leading by 5. Jones with the ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Knicks in New York. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yeah, when it's all clicking, Banchero is dangerous. Look at what he's done so far.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you, Allie. Suggs outside. Fires for 3. Jones from outside. No good on the shot.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Richard, when you look at the seasons with the best assist-to-turnover ratio in NBA history, Tyus Jones has the 3 best.
Yeah, Jones set the record in the 23-24 season, averaging more than 7 assists per turnover. Tyus is maybe the decision-maker in the league.
Banchero in the post, working on Williams. And the basket by Bane.
Well, Bane is an efficient three-point shooter, so you have to turn up your perimeter coverage when he's on the floor.
Outside Porter. 1:24 left in the second period. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Williams on the wing. The baseline J is on the way. That one rolls around and rims out. Banchero goes strong down low.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Jones against Johnson. Jones comes with a double team. Here's Thomas. And the layup is good off the glass. Thomas has got 18.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Bane, pass to Jones. Now here's Banchero. Outside Bane, fires from deep. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got his 5th assist in this one. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Up top, Johnson, defended by Jones. Here's Thomas, throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Mo Wagner. Brooklyn shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Wagner, and Wagner subbed in for Jones.
In the first quarter, he did a great job getting to the line, but he's been a little less physical as the game's gone on.
And here's Banchero, 21 points in the game. Pass to Suggs. And he drops it in from the low post. Suggs has got 7 points for the quarter. Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey everybody, Shaq, do you know what time it is? Nope. It's time to check out the early season NBA Power Rankings.
Taking a look here at Orlando. They're sitting on the top of their division. Can't ask for more than that as a fan, and it feels like they're getting better as the season goes on.
The way they've been playing, I expect big things from these guys.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Brooklyn Nets.
But you want the truth? I've seen college teams shoot better than these guys. They couldn't hit water from a yacht.
Shaq upgrading that punchline from a boat to a yacht. How bougie of you. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted area seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Wagner. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Wagner's got 14.
And right there, you see the ball handling ability of Wagner. So skilled at dissecting the defense.
Thomas against Bane. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Carter. In transition. Wagner finds Suggs. Banchero outside. Wagner for three. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got 7 assists in the game. Outside Sharp. Outside Porter. Sharp a screen on Wagner. Thomas outside. 6 on the shot clock. From 18 feet away, Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars. Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Back to Johnson. And he gets it to go from the high post. He has 7.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Now Suggs. He's got 10. Pass to Carter. Back to Suggs. Shoots. That shot off the mark. Good D by Sharp.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Williams looking around. There's the 3. Orlando with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Suggs finds Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Nets trail by 12. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Well, we all know how much teams lean on their shooting guards to score the ball consistently. Here's a look at the two guards who have been filling it up this season. Cam Thomas is second, and of course Desmond Bane.
And night after night, we see this group light it up. If you try to take something away from them defensively, they'll beat you some other way.
As a two-guard, that's what it takes to put up points like these guys do. You have to have a versatile game. You have to be able to keep the defenders off balance.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Williams passes to Sharp. Back to Williams. Launches a three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
And he's good on the first of three. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Lets it fly from 18. Carter, rebounded by the Nets. Sharp's got his fifth rebound in this one. Outside Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Shot clock at 5. And here's Porter outside. And the Nets miss again.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Carter, the pass to Banchero. Suggs outside. Pass to Bane. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. Bane's got 11.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Nets trail by 12. Outside, Williams. Thomas finds Porter. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. And he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Williams against Banchero. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. A 12-point game. Thomas against Banchero. To the inside. Clock at 6. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Suggs. Now the Magic with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Banchero with a screen on Johnson. Banchero outside. Kicks it out to Wagner. Thomas with a steal. Porter with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Porter's shot is off. Magic leading by 12. Banchero outside. Banchero strong inside.
Hard to defend Banchero this close to the rim. Even when you contest his shot, he can still finish.
Johnson passes to Thomas. Now here's Porter, defended by Wagner. Suggs against Johnson. Pass to Thomas. 5 on the clock. And the Nets miss again. Orlando has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Nets trail by 14. Williams finds Johnson. Now Thomas. Johnson a screen on Bane.
You can tell Cam Thomas has a real aptitude for this game. He can contribute in multiple stats out on that floor.
He's had 5 opportunities at the line. He's gone 4 for 5.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
The Magic making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Clowney's checked in. So he gets them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Carter on the wing. Kicks it out to Bane. Lets the 3 fly. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Thomas against Bane. Shot on the wing. Thomas misses. Here's Orlando. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Banchero. Soft touch off the glass. Banchero's gotten 4 this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
To the paint. Here's Thomas. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got rebound number 8 now. Banchero outside. The shot's good. Banchero's got 27.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Down low, Sharp. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Not just a scorer, Thomas also shows he's a capable passer.
Pass to Banchero. Here's Bane. Banchero with a screen on Thomas. Shot from the wing. Banchero no good. Nets trail by 17. Wagner with a steal. On the break. And the dunk by Wagner.
And look at Wagner get out in transition to make sure they convert.
Brooklyn has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
Carter, a screen on Williams. Wagner for 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Johnson, and he can't make that one in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Banchero, takes it inside.
He will muscle his way down the lane. Watch out when Banchero comes tumbling by.
Johnson against Jones. Thomas outside. And he hits the jumper for 2. Thomas has got 25 points.
Thomas doesn't need a lot of space in this situation. He is so good at breaking defenses down.
Jones finds Banchero. Banchero with a screen on Thomas. Now here's Bane. He's got 14. Clowney pulls it in. Williams passes to Johnson.
2 minutes.
No good that time. Great D that time from Banchero. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. Bane, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Banchero outside. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Payne with another miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Williams. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Wendell Carter. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Orlando?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Wagner outside on the take. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And that's where Wagner is the most effective, getting downhill and going to the basket.
Orlando shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Shoot.
Free throw good, Wagner.
Yeah, a very energetic player. Franz Wagner always seems to be searching for his next chance to impact the game.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:06 left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Williams. Drains the triple. Williams has got 11 in the second half.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Wagner on the wing. Drops in the layup for two.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pass to Dimon. To the middle. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Outside man. And he drives in. Outside, Williams. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's De Silva. And he lays it in off the breakaway. De Silva's got his first bucket in this one.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Magic up by 15. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. So on the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Terrence Mann, also Dimon out there, and it's Porter in at the 4. Back to Mann. Shot clock at 6. The 3 counted from distance.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Suggs outside. Kicks it out to Wagner. Batadze with a screen. Wagner, the pass to Batadze, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And the pass to Porter. Knocks it down from distance. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Jones. He's guarded closely. Pass to Wagner. Suggs outside. The three ball. Here's Batase. Suggs outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Nets trail by 11. To the inside. And the deficit down inside single digits.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Magic. Up top, Suggs. From downtown, they get it back. And the dunk by Wagner.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Dimon, defended by Jones. And stolen by Suggs. Here we go, one-on-one. 4-3. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Suggs. Suggs has got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Clowney. Inside. Over to the wing. They set the screen for 3. Dimon gets the 3 to fall.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Jones feels it out. Suggs outside. Here he goes. Pass to Batase. It's picked off. This one for 3. Wilson, no good. Magic leading by 11. Here's Dimon. And that one is hammered home.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Pass to Wagner. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by the Nets. Porter with it. Wagner picks him up. Here's Dimon. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And there's a pick. To the paint. Orlando grabs the miss. Batase's got his 6th rebound on the night. Suggs. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
On the wing, Porter. Pass to Clowney. Back to Porter. Puts up a 3. Orlando with the rebound. Batase's got his 7th rebound. Out of the game with that last one. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Orlando making some changes. Banchero's checked in for Wagner. Howard comes in for De Silva. And it's Desmond Bane in for Jones. Johnson against Suggs. Pass to Thomas. Sharp, a screen on Bane. Thomas against Bane. Thomas misses. Magic leading by 11. Here's Banchero. Johnson with a double team. The 3 from Suggs. Offensive board. There's Howard with the 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Nets trail by 13. Johnson with it. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. From deep, Bane. He buries it from 3. Bane's got 9 points here in the second half.
Ooh, that's his 3rd 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
It's Thomas on the wing, guarded by Bane. It's Johnson with a drive. And he converts the layup.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Orlando leading by 14. Pass to Bane. And here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And everything Banchero does is with aggression.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Now Sharp. Sharp, a screen on Bane. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 27 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Banchero, pass to Howard. Porter with the steal. Now here's Johnson. Thomas outside. And here's Sharp. Porter, the pass to Williams. Clock at 4. Over Banchero. The kick out to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. 19 points in the game.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Porter, the pass to Johnson. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Nets?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic. This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Here's Johnson. Outside, Williams. Sharp, a screen on Banchero. Here's Williams. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Goes up with it. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Banchero's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Howard. Wagner comes in for Bane. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Suggs. Outside Johnson. Sharp passes to Johnson. Wagner against Thomas. Nice D from Wagner. Orlando leading by 10. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Porter. Back to Williams. Here's Sharp. Outside Porter. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Batase.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Nets trail by 10. And stolen by Jones. From deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Puts it up from 12. Orlando with a rebound. Banchero's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
The giveaways this quarter have led to 8 points for the opposition.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Batase. Howard comes in for Banchero. And Richardson subbed in for Wagner. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
And Allie, thank you for that.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Jones, the pass to Howard. Now here's Wagner. That one is off. Some solid defense from Williams. Sharp, a screen on Richardson. Here's Thomas. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Richardson for three. The rebound by the Nets. Williams with it. Now Carter defending. To the middle. It's tipped. Porter controls the rebound and the putback.
The way they've hit the offensive boards in the second half, you would think they're the team that's leading.
Wagner against Williams. Picked by Carter. Wagner, the pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
And here's Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Back to Johnson. Three-pointer. And no good. Orlando leading by 6. That one falls.
He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing on all his opportunities.
Outside Johnson. Fires the three. Jones grabs the board. Well, Orlando shooting great so far. 52% in the fourth. Carter, a screen on Williams. Wagner. Sharp grabs the miss. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Pass to Thomas. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Clowney, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Porter against Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 29 points.
Now, be careful because he is a rhythm scorer. Thomas has been locked and loaded all night with a full clip.
Jones, the pass to Carter. Thomas with a double team. Richardson for three. Hits the three-pointer. Richardson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Johnson passes to Thomas. Here's Clowney. Goes up on the wing. A rebound by Carter. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Jones. Kicks it out to Wagner. Porter pulls it in. Nets trail by 9. Pass to Johnson. Back to Porter. Count it. Good. Porter's got 7 points here in the quarter.
You can see the change in approach from him since the break. He's been a menace after being held scoreless in the first half.
Here's Wagner. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
Yeah, Wagner just keeps going at them. He's in the zone right now.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Porter. Back to Williams. And here's Johnson. It's Thomas on the wing. Guarded by Richardson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Defensively, you know Thomas wants to take that shot. That's hard not to bite on that pump fake.
Thomas, 2 shots.
shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Paolo Banchero comes in for Richardson. De Silva comes in for Howard. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Magic leading by 7. Now Jones. Wagner up top. Thomas defends. Banchero outside. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. Great D that time from Porter.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Thomas outside. Takes the 3. Fires in the triple. Thomas has got 13 in the second half.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Pass to De Silva, and here's Banchero. He's guarded by Porter. Banchero from close range.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Back to Johnson. Now here's Williams. And the Magic pushing it up now for the finish. And the dunk by Wagner.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Thomas outside. Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wagner draws the double. Pass to De Silva. And stolen by Williams. Unloads. And the Nets miss again. Orlando leading by 8. Banchero surveys. Here's De Silva. The 3 is up. Brooklyn pulls it in. Porter's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Johnson. Here's Williams. Yep, count it. Williams has got 7 points for the quarter.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Pass to Banchero. Porter with the steal. It's Johnson with a drive. Over Jones. The shot by Johnson, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Trailing by 8. Outside Porter. Pass to Thomas. And the layup falls. Thomas has got 15 points in just the second half.
Muscling it home. Cam finds a way on that offensive end.
Banchero with a screen on Williams. Now here's Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. From the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. Johnson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Thomas. Here's the pick. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock.
Batase's checked in for Wagner. Orlando leading by 6. Here's Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. Banchero with a screen on Thomas. Back to Banchero. There's the triple. And he recovers it. Ooh, Banchero puts it right back.
As the game winds down, he has shifted into a higher gear, making 6 of 8 shots this quarter.
Johnson with it. That one drops for him. Johnson's got 7 now in this quarter. The Magic shooting 56% today. Here's Banchero going inside, kept alive, pass to De Silva, and here's Banchero. Up and over Porter. Banchero no good. Nets trail by 6. Outside Johnson, plenty of space. Orlando with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And stolen by Williams. Puts up a deep 3. Here's Thomas for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got his 6th rebound on the night. For 3. Williams grabs the board. Well, the Nets shooting right under 50% here in the 4th. And here's Thomas from the arc. Unable to get that one.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Outside Jones. Launches it. And Goga Batadze picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Wilson's checked in for Brooklyn. Nets trail by 6. Johnson passes to Wilson. And here's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Batadze can't hit. Now the Nets with it. Puts up a deep 3. Thomas misses.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Isaac outside. Banchero the screen. To the right side. Beyond the arc. Wilson grabs the board.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Johnson. It's Thomas on the wing. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Stop the drought. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. So the Magic win it. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.